These stories shape the philosophical lens through which fashion is judged. Michel Foucault noted in The Order of Things that knowledge in Western modernity is structured around what can be seen and what can be said. Visibility has long been treated as less trustworthy than abstraction, logic, and discourse. Fashion occupies the visible, precisely the domain treated as suspect. Georges Simmel, writing at the dawn of the 20th century, understood fashion as a mechanism mediating individuality and conformity. But even this analysis situates it within a visual economy. To imitate a pattern is to participate in a system where meaning is negotiated through appearance. And because Western thought aligned the intellect with abstraction and the visible with superficiality, fashion was cast as an aesthetic of transience rather than a site of meaning. And Roland Barthes, seeking a theoretical vocabulary for fashion, translated it into semiotics. The fashion system reveals the anxiety beneath this attempt. The written garment, he said, is a complete system of meaning, distinct from the real garment. Fashion had to be regretted to be taken seriously. A move that exposes the epistemic tension at the heart of this study. The visual must pass through language to be recognized as thought. And so René Magritte's La trahison des images, the treachery of images, marks the crime scene of the visible. The image is not the object, where appearance is always the first suspect, and it's always presumed guilty. The visible is permitted no authority of its own. These frameworks reveal that the superficiality attributed to fashion, it is not an absence of depth, but the consequence of a cultural order that distrusts the visible and devaluates the feminine. The hierarchies that once separated the tailors from the seamstresses return as divisions between intellect and appearance, structure and ornament, discourse and display. Fashion's trivialization is a residue of centuries of legal, moral, and philosophical coding. Far from being superficial, fashion is the surface where culture negotiates its deepest contradictions. Hierarchy, gender, authority, and the politics of visibility. So perhaps fashion's guilt is not its attachment to appearance, but the revelation that we all depend on it. What we dismiss as superficial is the very threshold where culture negotiates who may be seen, how, and on what terms.